Hi there, this is our OKK bed mill. It's Japanese made bed mill. It's we never sort of see the bed mills in very often, but they're great mills designed to take the heavy weight on the beds themselves, as opposed to a knee type mill where when they do get a bit of wear and you put heavy weights on the bed, it affects the accuracy. These get away from all that by having the beds themselves being secure and part of the machine, and the head moves up and down. This has got the feeds and rapids to all the axes, and it's got another quite neat feature on the traverse back and forward, as well as being able to traverse it to one side and it stop as a normal mill will. You've also got a feature where you can traverse it and then it kick back and traverse and kick back and traverse and continually traverse across on that x-axis. It's got the older DRO system, which has got a fault with it. We've been told that the x-axis scale behind here, the wee reader head's faulty, and it's causing the DRO to flash and not work on that x-axis. The other axes are working, but it is flashing, so that'll need another wee reader head or possibly a modern DRO fitting to it. It's got the arbors and arbor supports that are attached to the head here to give those other type of functions with it. It's got, I'll start actually from the back here and run you around it. The previous owners given it a paint job and made a really nice job of it too at some stage. So you've got your wee coolant system here, a wee spindle jog, electrical one, a lock, your gear change setups there. Your feed changes down here in your wee feed box. That table back and forward's nice to move. It's got about quarter of a turn movement in that handle. You've got a wee lube system up top there for that head area. Manual lube here, your rapid. The bed going across feels nice, and it's got a bit less than quarter of a turn there, probably an eighth of a turn. And up and down on the head, it's nice and easy to move, and that's probably got between half and 3/4 of a turn there. You've got your traverse buttons here, your oil lubrication, your spindle, and then your coolant. Your wee operation for your longitudinal over here, and your other wee rapid there. Work light, which is going, and you've also got stops for your vertical, so you can set up your turret stops for how far you want it to come down, and also you've got an adjustable stop here for how far you want it to go up, and a manual lube system there. Spindle rotation direction switch there, and an amp gauge there. Switchboard, and that's about it. So we'll start it up. That's the lube running there, and it's got a wee telltale sight glass up there which shows that it's getting the oil through. Feeds are running now, so I'll take you through them. I've got it on a fast feed speed at the moment, so that's the longitudinal coming this way, and I've just got it set as normal. I'll push the rapids button. Now it's onto the feed, and stop. I'll run that the other way, and I'll take you through that other function that it's got. So now I've gone to set it on the traverse function, so basically when it does hit that stop, it'll kick around and go back the other way. There it is there. So now it's kicking back and feeding the other way. I'll push the rapid for that to get it, centralise it again. And that's the cross there on feed and rapid, and feed out towards you now, and rapid out. and vertical, that's the feed going up, now down, and rapid down, and feed up, and rapid up there. So that's the feed and the rapids on all of the axes there. It's got the climb milling feature there. And I'll switch that lube pump on. There it is running. You can't really hear it very well. I haven't had lube in it, but I assume it's working. And spindle, so that's the main spindle there in one direction. And if I switch that in the other direction, and back again, and we've got a jog over here. So I'll run you through the speed range. We'll slow it down a bit. A, D and G, that's 45 RPM at slowest, so I'll just run it with the jog here because it'll be easier for me to do. So that's 45, and I'll just jump between the main ranges, which is B now, so that's jumped way higher, so it's 195. And then if I change this to D and E, there, D and E, that's 300. And if I change that to A, it'll give us 70. Now D and F, that should be there. D and F. And A should be 100 and, not quite in, should be 105. It's 105, and then if I change that into B, should be 460. Now if I go to C and G, C and G, and I'm in B, so that's 670. And then if I change that to A, that's 155. Now C and E, that's A, that'll give me 240. And if I put that into B, that'll give me 1050. And C and F, last range there, C and F, and I'll put it in A, will give me 370. And last gear to show you, which is the top speed of 1600. So there's all of the speeds there. We've gone through the feeds. And that's pretty much it. So it's a really good solid bed mill. Someone's taken the care to give it a really good paint job, and they've made a good job there. It is very, very good quality. And there's the bits and pieces working. That DRO, the new owner can decide whether they repair that or replace it.